Once you're diagnosed with cancer, you tend to develop a relationship with the facility and the people who are treating you. And you come back over and over again, sometimes for years. And so it's important that we develop systems, programs, facilities that are focused on the experience of the patient and their family here. Reach out to you and have you talk to an individual that's going to know the situation, have all your records, and be familiar with you before you even walk in the door. And then once you do, surround you with a group of professionals that truly understands your disease, the treatment that you may be going through, and some of the issues that you may be confronted with, and can explain those to you every step of the way. I think that it's a philosophy that we try to operationalize at Smilow, that we bring all the services that your daughter would need to go through this experience in the most tolerable way and actually come out of it feeling cared for in a compassionate as well as competent way. So I think you need to stand back, and those of us in a leadership position constantly have to challenge people to stand back and look at things through a patient's and family's eyes. And it shouldn't be about us, it has to be about them. And I think that's the difference between a traditional approach and a patient-centered approach. We need to make it less distressing, and we need to surround them with people who really care about them and let them feel that they can be confident in their care providers, as well as them with the best in class care in terms of the latest in technology, the latest in clinical trials and therapy, but we need to couple that with compassion and with an honest, genuine sense of caring. I think there's data that shows that patients who are more empowered and engaged and supportive do better in terms of their treatment. They have less side effects, they feel more psychologically strong, they are less depressed. We also designed our multidisciplinary care center so that patients didn't have to go from one clinic to another to see the doctors that they needed to see. They could see the same group all in one place. So that's actually kind of revolutionary for cancer care. The second thing is there are a number of wonderful services that we provide in this building. We have wonderful social workers that are assigned to each disease team whose only mission is to provide support and assistance to patients who may be going through a very difficult time. We also have great nurses and physicians who have devoted their lives to the care of people with cancer. They don't just dabble in this. This is what they do. Then we also have complementary services in this facility, such as massage, Reiki, physical therapy, and other support groups that are provided right here. So people can go to one place and find usually everything that they need to go through their treatment.
This is working.
So we have a patient and family advisory council for Smilow Cancer Hospital, where we have actual patients and their families who sit on this council and meet regularly with the leadership of the cancer center. You always want to have that perspective, and you always want to hear that voice. There's a renewed emphasis on trying to ask those questions on a continuous basis. Is this really what's best for our patients and families, or is there another way we can do it? There's a renewed emphasis on trying to ask those questions on a continuous basis. Is this really what's best for our patients and families, or is there another way we can do it? So patient-centered care is the philosophy and really the model that Yale-New Hospital has adopted as its core principle, core model in terms of how we approach our mission, what we do. Patient-centered care at Smilow Cancer Hospital is grounded in dignity and respect, collaboration, active participation, and support. And I can tell you that what we want to see is that each and every place that a patient goes, whether it's the infusion center for their chemotherapy, whether it's radiation oncology, whether it's the inpatient units, we want patients to feel that the staff and the physicians are putting them first, are really considering their unique needs in their treatment, and that they feel cared for no matter where they go. We want that philosophy to be carried out throughout the organization. We select people based on their ability to to impart those values. We're very careful at the people we hire to make sure that they have the right attitude, the right behaviors in order to impart that philosophy to patients. I think we are on the cusp of something great. I think we have the right leadership team. I think we have the right people. We have the right facility. And we have the right resources to make this one of the premier cancer centers in New England and on the East Coast. And I think it's kind of like a coming together of all the right elements at the right time. So I do think it's different here. There's an excitement in the air. I have a very personal connection to this disease, as well as the treatment and now this facility. And so we have to remember that. We absolutely have to remember that. All of us will go through that at some point in time with ourselves or somebody very close to us.